So when you try to add Proxies on Okecbot, normally there's a problem. You have to come here and put your Proxy, your ports, username and password. So let me show you an example. Let's say I'm using Cherry Proxy because I use lots of them. On Cherry Proxy, sorry, on what am I even saying or doing? Okay, on Cherry Proxy, for instance, now let me zoom out. Okay, good. I don't know if you can see what let me zoom back in. I'm trying to hide this menu over here, but let me keep it like this and drag this one over here. Okay, good. So I'm on Cherry Proxy now. So on Cherry Proxy, you can see this is my username. You can see this is my password. I'll change it after and I don't bother copying it. So I can come over here and put in the location. So let's say I want to drive traffic from the US. I'll put in US over here. I can now put in a specific location. So if you're watching my video, if you want to do direct link, or if you have a adult content site like adult content, drive your traffic from New York, it pays more. So you can leave it at any city at all. There is no need to put a specific city in the New York. Just leave it like randomly, so it will randomly generate traffic from anywhere, everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. You can see my host name. You can see my ports, which is so on sticky session, I leave it usually at 2. This is because I want where each of the IP, each of the like authentication it gives me to last for 2 minutes. Like if it gives me this particular IP now, all right, this IP would last for 2 minutes after which, sorry, if it gives me this thread rather or connection, this connection will give me an IP for 2 minutes. After every 2 minutes the IP will change. So I've generated 5. I can decide to generate just 3. If I generate 3 now, it's going to be 3. I can decide to generate just 2. You get the point. So now it's going to give me just 2 like access. So this one and this one are 2 access, right? So every 2 minutes, according to what I set, I can decide to set it to 10 minutes if I want to, but now I've left it to 2. So every 2 minutes, whatever IP it gives me will change. Now this IP are usually residential IP, so they're legit. They're like they pass all the check. They confirm IP address is like Ubuntu IP address, but every 2 minutes they will change. So what I could do now, if it was before, I will come here and say, okay, this is the host, right? So I'll come here, I'll go to copy, I'll head over to Okecbot, and on Okecbot I'll come here and I'll post the host, right? I'll go back again and I'll come here and copy the ports. Okay, I'll come here and paste the ports. Now you can already see how long it's taking. Now come here to copy the username. Copy the username, and I'll come here and paste the username. Now the problem with this approach is that if you want to drive lots of traffic, you do lots of work. Most of the work you're going to do will be to add this one, like you've added this one right now. You will start adding the second one, which is this other one, right? You come again, you add this one. I can go on and on. But what if I want to I want to have 100 visitors at every point in time? What it means is that each time I go to my analytics, there's at least 100 people from New York coming in. So this means I need to create 100 connections. I need to come back over here and put 100, right? And generate. So that's going to give me 100 connection, and each of the connection every 2 minutes it will be giving me like a legit IP, like a legit US IP that passes every detection system. But now the problem is, can I sit down here and do this thing manually from 1 to 100? So usually you don't have any choice, you have to do it. But I just added a feature now. The feature is you can go to paste mode. So you see where it has manual mode. This is what you used to see before. Let's head over to paste mode. So on paste mode, it's still almost the same thing, but this time around I can now paste huge lots of processes. So I can come back here. Not this one, sorry. This one is I use lots of Proxy. This one is 9 Proxy. I'm about reviewing it now. I'll tell you when I'm done. So I'm going to come back here. I'm going to click on copy, right? So this is copy. I've copied it. I will come back here on paste mode. You can see it, and I will paste it. Now the moment I click add to chain, guess what? You're going to see 101. The other 100 was for the first time, and which is the first one. Why the other ones that followed which is the other 100, making 101. You're not able to see it here, but it's 101. Like this is 99, this is 100, this is 101. I think I'll look for a way to make it a bit more spaced out. I think it's a bit congested. So I'm going to work on that now to make it less congested. But this is 99, this is 100, and this is 101. So I can save this IP now as, I can save this one now as 101 underscore New York, right? New York underscore IP. Now, this is what is going to happen. It has saved 101 IP addresses for me. Sorry, 101 connections for me. So if I head back to the software and I try to automate anything at all, so let me do a manual mode. I'm going to switch on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, normally you can automate things, right? But I just want to show you manually. So I'm going to put the location now to be 101 New York IP, 101 New York IP, and I'm going to on the bot. Now it has listed all the devices for me. I'm going to click on confirm. Now it's going to take some time, but each of the bots will start turning up one after the other. So what will happen is that each time any of them turns up, I'll just drag them here for you to see. So this is the first browser, it has turned up. This is the second one, it has turned up. This is the third one, it has turned up. This is the fourth one. Let's keep it here, or let's keep it above here. I should have not switched on. I switched on so many of them, and now they are popping up on. I use multiple monitors. They're popping up on different monitors. I hope newer ones don't pop up. Okay, good. So I have one. Newer ones are coming up. I have a total of 6, right? 6. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, I have 4, I have 5, I have 6. Okay, now let's go to IP score. So IP score.io. New ones are still coming up. I don't actually know how many I even turned on. I ticked a couple of them and I just turned everything on. Okay, so I'm going to copy all the links one after the other. IP score.io doesn't support a secure connection. Let me try this one. Let me paste ipscore.io. Okay, sorry. I didn't use HTTPS. HTTPS ipscore.io, right? That's it, right? Sorry. ipscore.io. I don't know if I got it correctly. Okay, perfect. I got it correctly now. So ipscore.io. Now we're going to be checking out all the processes. Each and every one of them will show you green, which means legit. But more importantly, you can see this one. So I'm going to copy the same link over here, and I'm going to paste this link over here too. So Ctrl A, Ctrl V. I'm going to paste it. You're going to see that they will all have like different IP addresses because they're basically different thread, right? So now you can drive multiple traffic from different location. You don't have to put in the proxy manually. You can paste them. This is one of the features my users have been requesting for, and I'm so happy to bring this on board. Now you can look at this one. This IP is different. This IP is different. This IP is different. This IP, okay, this one has not loaded. This one is a bad IPO. It's showing VPN. They've caught this one. This other one, it's like it's a bad IP too because I'm not seeing it's. This one is bad IPO. This one is bad IP. Some are bad because I'm using Cherry Proxy. Cherry Proxy is not as good as Oxylabs. The one I used on my previous video was Oxylabs. This one is Cherry Proxy. I keep testing all of them to just see the best. So Cherry Proxy is not as good as Oxylabs, but you can see that every 2 minutes, if I wait for 2 minutes now, each of them will change their IP address because I set it to be sticky every 2 minutes. Anyways, the major thing I wanted to show you was, I think it has entered a bad IP. Maybe it has changed to another bad IP. So because it's changing IP addresses, it could change to one that might not be able to open IP score. But anyway, you get the check. So now we're able to copy list of IP addresses, paste this list of IP addresses, and it all goes well. Okay, so till next time, everyone, this is an Okek, and this is Okecbot. This update that I just did right now, it's not yet available on the Okecbot version you know of. It's going to be available first for our pro users. So if you're a pro user, you want to learn how to load your Adsterra, I have an Adsterra account over here. Let me show you my Adsterra. I'm not supposed to show you personal messages of customers, but let me show you my Adsterra. So I have Adsterra over here, and I've been doing quite some numbers on my Adsterra. Right, so this is my Adsterra account right now. Adsterra. Okay, it's not this one. I have multiple accounts. Let me look for this. Okay, this is the account over here. I just let me bring this one over here. Okay, so this is another of my Gmail. So okay, so this one right now, I have Adsterra on this account. Right, so I have Adsterra, I have Moneytag, I have all of them. And if you're using Adsterra, you are guaranteed of profits. Like, you're guaranteed of making money. Like, for instance, now this is my Adsterra. I've been able to make up to $2,000. Right, so let me refresh the page. But I wouldn't want you to see my user ID or my username, so they don't block this account. But let me refresh the page to understand what I'm saying. So this $2,400 was made using residential Proxy. Like, I was driving so many traffic from residential Proxy up to the extent I made up to $2,477. Now, this is something you can do yourself, right? If you have good Proxies from Oxylabs, Cherry Proxy, any of them, you can be able to make as much as you do. So, but this feature, this latest feature right now, to switch from manual to paste mode, that will make things easier for you. I've also fixed the expert. So the previous Okecbot, it doesn't click on things on the website. I've fixed that one up, right? So this latest version is only for people on the Pro. So if you're on the Pro, do send a DM right now, and I would onboard you on this latest version.